Hey man, are you ready to start today's episode?
Yeah, do you have anything to talk about?
Yeah, I do.
Like how weird you are?
You know what it is now, boys and girls of the podcast world. Matt and Tyler on the mics. They're gonna stay here until they agree. They're gonna stay here until they agree. Oh, thank you for listening. This show's called Until We Agree. Oh, thank you for listening.
No, I'm sick because a year ago today I was sick. Everybody knows
Right,
that.
and that's how the rules of sickness work. Welcome back to Until We Agree. Before we started, that's Tyler and this is Matt. We were just reminiscing on my bachelor party, which took place this time 1 year ago today. We're looking back on because today's MLK Junior Day, which is the weekend we took our bachelor party last year.
Which,
and
by the way,
I haven't-
something about that.
okay,
Would you call this like a great day today?
yeah, for sure.
Well, you're a traitor because it's freaking Monday.
How do I restart the recording? How do I restart? Dude, what's crazy about I haven't showered since last year. No, I'm just kidding. We were reminiscing, and welcome back again. This is Until We Agree. The most nostalgic podcast on the internet. Big nostalgia.
And
week.
I will say you answered correctly because if you said no, I had, oh, then you're a racist line up.
Right, no,
You
no,
answered
no.
correctly for
It's-
sure.
It is the lesser of two evils here. Hating Mondays compared to racism. I want to make that very clear. So, dude, we should never record in the morning. You've been awake for 3 minutes, and I can tell we're not in this yet. But we're gonna find it.
We are. What are you talking
Okay.
about? Because I agree with you. Oh, the episode's over.
Okay. Let me do this for a second. Let me get you into what I want to talk about today.
Center us.
Yeah,
Center
yeah.
this
Yeah.
thing.
What do you feel about this? I'm just gonna riff a little bit, and I want you to find me. Talk to me, baby. Something, baby. Let's lose our minds and go crazy. Oh yeah.
Cake by the ocean. We know it.
Keep on rocking. Let's eat cake by the ocean. Yeah. Okay. Stay with me.
Joe Jonas.
So baby, pull me
DNT.
closer in the backseat of your Rover.
Okay, chain smokers.
Yeah. Stay with me. I took a pill in Ibiza to show Avicii I
Okay.
was cool.
Not cool. This might. Yep.
And when I finally got
Mike
older,
Posner.
okay. Stay with me. Are you with me?
That's Sam Smith.
Oh. Ignore that one. You're right. That was Sam Smith, but I don't know if it plays. So ignore that one.
Okay.
Is it too late now to say sorry? Because I'm missing more than
Yep.
just to your body.
Bieber. The Biebs.
And if maybe you should go and love yourself. Are you with me?
That's Biebs as well.
Where am I right now?
That's a different song.
Yeah, it's a different song, but where am I right now? Okay.
From the sound of it, you're straight back in 2015.
Oh, you're so close.
2016.
2016.
Wow.
Nostalgia Day. Everyone's talking about how great 2016 was. It was a great year for me. You were like smoking cigarettes and stuff at that time, so maybe not the best year for you, but just
You know
loitering,
me.
loitering and smoking cigarettes.
In the senior lot at high school. Yeah, you know me, man.
Come on, son. But yeah, that was a great year, and I want to capitalize on the nostalgia that everyone else is living right now. Let me stay with me.
Okay,
How about
okay.
Harambe? Remember Harambe?
Harambe.
What's so
Did
weird?
you forget yet? Because I
never
certainly
have.
didn't.
Never let go. But what's so weird is in the midst of all that craziness that happened with Harambe and everything, still a great year that everyone looks back on quite fondly. Hey,
I mean-
stay with me. Hey, I'm just chilling in Cedar Rapids. Why don't we Pokemon go to the polls? Are you with me?
Yeah, I'm with you.
What are your thoughts on 2016?
I remember that. All I remember about 2016 is ending high school and starting college, and we're dating ourselves here.
We were
'Cause that was
not
10 years
we
ago.
were not dating ourselves, bro.
No, we were not dating
No,
ourselves.
no, it's not dating ourselves because everyone in the world was graduating high school in 2016. That's what made it so great.
Oh, that's true. I do think the summer of 2016 went crazy.
It was.
I
So
do
much
specifically. Specifically, now that you remember or you mentioned Pokemon Go.
Fun. Well, I mentioned
I don't know if I've ever
Pokemon
told that
Go to
story.
the polls.
Yes.
Do you remember that? That
One
was
time
Hillary
we would
Clinton.
have hangout sessions at Sonic by our high school.
Use we.
Do you remember this?
Use we loosely here.
Not me and you. Yeah.
Right. I was not a part of the Pokemon Go hangouts at the Sonic by our high school.
Well, so you know the people that would go. Ronnie was there.
Of course.
I'll use nicknames to not dox, but you know D Baby.
Yeah. I know D Baby.
D Baby was there.
Of course he was.
And so we would go there. But yeah, we got all these people here.
just
That's
got the names.
natural.
Just got the names
Yeah, that's-
offline. What a crew! Oh
What a crew.
my!
So we all four of us are at a Sonic, and we're playing Pokemon Go. First of all, I don't remember if this was the same night or if this happened over multiple nights because we were rocking at Sonic pretty often at this point. But one night, I'm playing Pokemon Go. Somebody's getting arrested in one of the, you know how you drive into the Sonic.
Why were you only playing Pokemon Go at Sonic?
I don't know. I think we were just hanging out and eating Sonic. But
You're-
it's not that we were only playing
you're
Pokemon Go
gross,
there.
man.
It's that we were
Oh,
at Sonic
Could you
only
smoke?
playing Pokemon
Oh, let me guess.
Go.
You could smoke cigarettes at Sonic too. Is that why you were there?
Yeah,
You're
and
sick. You're
that's
disgusting.
the deal they had, unlimited cigarettes. That sounds about right. But no, they were getting arrested. You know how you pull into Sonic and you have to press the button?
Mm-hmm.
They were in one of the parking spots where you have to press the button, but they were getting arrested. And so I took a picture.
Oh, so as
and-
opposed to pressing the button to order ice cream, they were in a spot and getting arrested.
Right. They were, instead of doing, I guess whatever they did was illegal. Because I would have just pressed the button, but they must have done some crime. So yeah, whatever they did got them in big trouble. But yeah, they're getting arrested, and I pull up my phone, and you can find it on my Twitter from probably 10 years ago. Let me see if I can scroll down. It's a picture of a Pokemon Go, like transparent background where you can see what's going on, and I put Pokemon Go to jail as the as the caption. But no, what's that noise though?
Oh, but what would you-
8/26/16.
What would your
Pokemon Go to
dude?
jail.
Why were you still
15 likes.
Okay, here's the thing.
3
Okay.
retweets. It was
Here's
huge.
the thing. Here's the thing. Why were you still hanging out at the Sonic by our high school? We were in college. We were actively in college classes at that point.
This may have been the first weekend after college started. I don't remember why we would have been doing this, but what I do know is that we were getting groomed left and right because
what?
another. That's the thing. That's where I was going with this. Another. I don't know if it was another weekend or same weekend. It might have been a big weekend. I don't know, but one time this guy comes up to all four of us, and to Big D, he's talking. He's like, "You play football, big guy?" And Big D's like, nah, basketball. And he says, you got the calves for it. So we're all like, oh, that's weird.
Yeah, it is weird.
And so we're standing in the Sonic part, the covered Sonic part, as you know. We're not in a parking spot, but so we're feeling pretty safe. But it's weird. And then he pulls out maybe $1,000 cash, and he goes, "Can you guys give me a ride to a hotel?" And we said, well, if you're not familiar with the Knoxville layout, the one by our high school, there's a hotel right across the street from Sonic.
Sure.
So I point at that sign, and I say, there's a hotel right there. And he says, no, I got to go to a different hotel. And that's when we started to think something may be up. So we did not take this man in any of our cars to a hotel. We were riding with, oh, you know what? This was a different lineup. Because you can bleep this or just take it out. Somebody else was there. I'll tell you later. Actually, you don't have to bleep anything. I'm not making editor mad to anywhere.
Yeah, just tell me later, man.
Yeah, man. Anyways, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. What does matter is, like, this goes on for way too long. Like, we were just hanging out there, trying to get rid of this guy, and he's talking about how he's going to give us money, and it's very strange.
Sure.
And So eventually, he finally goes away. Like, finally. After, complimenting his calves, like all this stuff. He walks away. We watch him run across the parking lot to the former Books A Million, now Gold's Gym area, and gets in a car and leaves.
Is Pokemon Go still like around?
Bro, I don't think you understand the gravity of what I just said. He said he needed a ride. He got in a car and left.
Because you should just, at this point, you should just go and tell everyone where this Pokemon Go like super stop is, this Sonic, and just let them all go over there. It sounds like there was some good Pokemon Go to be had over there. And can I tell you,
Bro,
that is a crazy story, but can I tell you what you guys did wrong?
I almost got killed.
Yeah, I know, and I get that. But what you guys did wrong was you were not in a parking spot, because everyone knows only two things can happen to you in one of the parking spots, which is you can order ice cream or you get arrested. You were out of your cars underneath the overhang, and everyone knows it's a third option.
Where were the
of getting
police when
groomed.
this guy was grooming us?
Yeah, but no, that's a third option. You can get groomed when you're underneath the overhang. But if you're in your car, there's only two options, and that's where you went wrong.
Sonic's a crazy place. There's too many rules.
Something like that. That's a crazy. We had very different 2016s. I was just generally happy and having a good time with friends, and you were smoking cigarettes and getting groomed. Crazy. I have some more shout outs for you from 2016 that you can reminisce on. The Cubs. Remember the Cubs?
The Curse?
Yeah.
The Curse?
Curse
I
was
remember.
lifted. Work From Home, the song came out as well as Cake by the Ocean. The Mannequin Challenge.
Yeah.
Ooh, this was a good one. Bottle Flip and Dabbing, both popular in 2016.
Really?
And here's one thing I know about you. We weren't like super close in 2016. I will say 2016 was the year I had my greatest golf shot of all time, and my bro, my world, my muse, my podcast co-host Tyler from Until We Agree was there to witness it. And
that
we
was
had
2016?
Yeah, that was
not earlier?
That was summer going into. That was my only round of golf I played that entire summer, and that was and my best shot ever, 159 yards, 9-iron baby draw, one bounce into the cup for an eagle from the fairway of a par 4. My
say
world.
rest in peace to Pine Lakes.
Pine Lakes never went back because they shut down the entire golf course after that. But yeah, I hit that shot, me and you. I think the only time in recorded history for the two of us, we did a shoulder bump. Do you recall this? I remember it very vividly.
That's kind of crazy.
We did, but that's what you did. That's what you did in high school. You did shoulder bumps.
Yeah,
I haven't shoulder bumped since then, probably.
Now it's a fist bump, maybe.
I want to bring back shoulder bumps, man. Those were fun.
You're only saying that because the fist bumps we share, maybe like almost
hurt my
break your
wrist.
wrist.
Yeah, hurt my wrist.
Yeah.
My shoulders are much stronger than yours, so I have a chance to hang in there with
Yeah.
those. Thank you.
Exactly, and I'll agree with that.
But
Episode over.
Did I even? Dude, we just recorded 2 straight episodes. We can just cut these in half, and now we have 2 agreements. But what I was gonna say was, I think I may have. Did I even say this? I hate when I do this, when I think I say something out loud, but I'm not actually sure. So I may have already said this. Did I say this? That knowing you in 2016 not that well, you loved doing the bottle flip thing. And I bet you were good at it
I
too.
did.
Yeah,
I don't think. No, I actually wasn't that. I love I get why you would say that, but I was not the bottle flip guy. I never really cared about it.
What was your identity in 2016? Strip it down, take out Pokemon Go. Who were you in 2016? Be like actually authentic.
All I did
with
was play Xbox.
You only
That's
played
like
Xbox?
all I did. Yeah.
Man, no wonder you didn't get a girlfriend until
There's nothing
sophomore
else
year.
to do. There's nothing else to do, bro. What was I going to
Freshman
do?
year
Go
of college?
outside? Go
Dude,
outside?
Yeah, actually, you could have.
Go outside? I didn't live on campus either.
Man, 2016 was fun. That was fun.
2016 was a good year. Oh, I also was hardcore into
The banjo.
Tennessee recruiting.
What do you mean?
Our college's school, our college is recruiting for football.
You were.
I was all over the wards.
Oh, you were on the boards. I thought you were actively helping the program.
Well, I mean, I would have if they'd called my name, but they ended up not. So I was on the boards instead.
I'm really
doing what I could there.
That's crazy. I'm really glad that you grew up and found ways to find worth, because it sounds like you were struggling in 20. I'm sorry for bringing 2016 back, man. It sounds like you were not doing your best.
Dude,
you're doing
playing
great
Xbox
now.
all day? Are you serious?
Dude, that's
as good as it gets.
Dude, yeah. When right, maybe And this is all cut anyways. Okay.
Anyways,
Enough
all right,
2016
Ellen,
talk.
Bring us back.
Anyways,
2016,
Ellen crushing.
Ellen was crushing it in 2016.
She gave that
truly
guy
was.
Daniel Vans for life. Do you remember that? Back at
Yeah.
it again with the white Vans.
Yeah, back at it again with the white Vans. That was
Cuss,
2016.
Daniel, back at it again with the white Vans.
I can't believe that had a chokehold on society.
I still think about it. It's maybe my favorite meme of all time.
Do you really still think about it?
I'm gonna send you a screenshot of my only. I have it bookmarked on my Twitter because when I re-downloaded my old X form or Twitter now. What's it called? It's called X now, formerly
X
Twitter.
now,
I
formerly
deleted Twitter like 3
yes.
years ago. My account went idle and got deleted, so I made a new account last year, and I had to go and find Cuss Daniel and bookmark it onto my DM, so I always have access to it. I'm not even kidding.
Dang, that's why.
That's it.
That's
You're getting
weird.
proof. You don't believe me.
I'm just confused. I don't understand why or yeah, I just don't. It doesn't make any sense.
Hey,
to me
it'll make sense
at
when you
all.
check your phone in 3 seconds.
In 3 seconds.
Tell everyone when I
two,
bookmarked my only DM ever.
3.
Okay. Well, what I meant to
I'm
say was
waiting.
okay.
Oh,
now,
yeah, no, you-
when
That's
did
embarrassing.
Matt join Twitter? It says it right there.
Join November 8th, 2024. But
And
this was
then
sent in,
my only
this
what
is-
was the
yeah,
only
You sent this to yourself in 2016. Or you didn't send this to yourself in 2016, but you sent yourself a post from 2016.
on November 8th, 2024. The same day I made Twitter, I went back and found Cuss Daniel just so I had it on standby.
Why
You're a
did you
clown.
do that?
You're a
What
clown.
what
Go and honk your nose.
what made you do that?
Because I love it. I think it's the funniest video of all time. Funnier
You
than the
think that's the
Geico
funniest?
commercial.
Which I did see the Geico commercial. I
And it
hate to
crushes.
report it, but it does crush. It's hilarious. The guy's so clueless. He just throws his phone right in the water,
Dude.
and then the gecko goes, "Not your phone."
And when you say gecko, do you mean the Geico gecko?
The Geico gecko,
Not just any gecko,
Not
yeah.
any gecko.
Yeah.
No, certainly not.
Speaking of Cuss, by the way, I think you had something for us.
Oh yeah, it's been a while since we did some Am I the Cuss Hole.
Can you find one from
Uh,
2016?
I probably could. First we'll do this one because I have it queued up, but I probably can.
Effective. Let's do it.
Sorry, my Reddit where I find these gems has reset. So I have to go to my history, and here we go.
History, One Direction. That was huge in 2016. That's when they
Yeah,
broke
'cause it
up.
was their, well, 2015.
Right,
December
but
2015.
right.
Am I the cusshole for making my sister's gender reveal cake gray because she wouldn't tell me the gender?
that's so funny.
I, 23 male, bake as a hobby, and I'm actually pretty good at it. Like I get paid under the table for weddings and baby showers, kind of good.
Let's report this guy to the IRS.
Little flex, but yeah, that's he didn't have to put it under the table.
There's nothing I hate
Um,
more than a scumbag who evades taxes. See O.J. Simpson.
See, O.J. Simpson, yes. My sister is pregnant and wanted me to make the cake for her gender reveal. Cool, no problem. Yeah, this guy's attitude's driving me crazy
Yeah.
already.
Yeah, I
Or
know
something.
he didn't like it already.
I asked her to send me the info so I could prep the inside classic pink or blue filling. She says, "Oh no, I want to be surprised too. Just make it neutral for the reveal and we'll all find out together." I was like, huh? So you want a gender reveal cake with no gender revealed? She says she'll have someone email me the info later. That someone never did.
Okay.
Deadline comes, and I still have no gender. So I make the cake.
No,
It's
okay.
gray
I have the
inside.
answer. I have the answer. He's the cusshole. I'm done.
I
I'm
feel like
already
you
ready.
just have to. You just ask one time.
Send the
Hey,
email,
I'm
yeah.
making the cake today. Can you get somebody to tell me the gender?
Yeah. Either email the
Um,
person you have the contact with or ask your sister, hey, I need it now or it's going to be a gray cake. And if she says
Let's
make a gray
write it
cake,
out,
that's
though.
fine. Yeah, I'll write it
Let's
out.
write it out.
I'll
though.
write it out, but I already
Let's
don't like
see.
them.
But yeah, deadline comes and I have no gender, so I make the cake. It's gray inside, gray outside. Just full on cement vibes. I even added a little fondant clouds for effect. It tasted great, but visually, it was grim. The reveal day comes. They cut into it. My sister looks mad. Her husband is confused. People start murmuring. Then she pulls me aside like, why would you make it gray? That's so passive aggressive. calmly reminded her that no one told me the gender. I literally had no data to work with. I told her I wasn't about to guess or go full improv on someone's baby cake. Now my mom says I embarrassed her in front of the family and that I should have tried harder. Tried harder to do what? Summon the gender through vibes. So am I the cussle for making the most neutral reveal cake in history? And then wait, he did put an edit. He said, I actually did follow up and asked her a couple days before the reveal if the info had been sent yet. And she said something like, yeah, someone's taking care of it. I figured it was handled. I didn't want to pester her since she seemed chill about it at the time. Unreal.
Okay. I have my answer. The answer is yes, he's the cusshole, but like in like a really fun way. Like it's like it's like a dude, you're such a cusshole. You know, it's not like, oh, like
that certainly doesn't ruin the like a baby's still being brought into the world. But it doesn't matter that the cake wasn't
and that's
whatever color.
It's genuinely hilarious. And here's the problem. The problem I'm having with it is the answer. Wait, what did you say? Look inwardly.
No, that's new slang. Low genuinely.
Oh, dude, I thought you said look inwardly, and I was like, yes, I am looking inwardly to say this.
No, look genuinely.
Look inwardly. Look inwardly. I'm looking inwardly.
No, low genuinely.
Low genuinely.
Like
I'm looking. I get it.
Genuinely.
Okay. If you say it one more time, I'm gonna.
That's what the kids are saying.
I'm gonna fly to Texas and give you a spanking.
Okay, low genuinely. Low genuinely. Low genuinely.
So, my problem I'm having is I am looking inwardly and saying if my sister did this, I don't know if I would have had this exact same thought to do something like that, but I would have wanted to do something exactly like this. And and it's funny. And she would be furious because she's a Karen and that's fine. But it is like a really like it is passive aggressive and it's not called for, because if it was anyone else besides your sister, you would be an absolute fool and a buffoon. But it's your sister, so it's kind of funny because she had zero follow-up. But like that's life. How often in life do you like ask someone to do something for you, or like someone asks you to do something for you and you deliver and then like they don't respond or they're not responsive and they're not being responsible to like their end of the bargain, and you have to follow up and it like you don't like doing it, it feels awkward and uncomfortable, but you have to do it anyways. That's just life. That happens in life all the time. But when it's your sister, it's kind of funny. And no matter what, it's funny for me as like a bystander. Like, how is his problem solving? If he wasn't just trying to annoy his sister, which I totally respect, his problem solving of just making it gray is the only thing you can't do. Am I right?
I feel like we could have gone even just improvising a little bit and doing like a yellow.
Or maybe just the gray is mean for sure.
The gray feels like you didn't put effort into it, which I'm sure he did.
But I just knowing what I know about his sister so far, it feels like she kind of deserves it too.
She could have had the info sent.
That's the brotherly side of me. Obviously, like she probably relied on someone else to send it. They didn't do it, and at some point, the sister has to take some accountability if that didn't happen. But he also didn't ask for any more follow-up. He said he didn't want to bother her. Bothering your sister is one of the few great pleasures you have in life. Truly.
Is it?
Dude, you don't have a sister and it shows.
I don't. That's really great for you.
Like like you grow up with this person who you're basically at odds with all the time because you're competing for your parents' love, right? And so like everything you do is to be better than them, and like eventually that goes away when you become adults, and like it becomes very clear who your parents loved more. And luckily for me, that was me. But like it was a challenge growing up because like it seems like you're always at odds with each other, and it's all you can really do is just enjoy the little things like making them upset, and because they're trying to do the same thing to you. That's all you do with your sibling is you just try to make the other one upset all the time. And maybe I didn't have a great relationship with my sister. Now that I'm saying it out loud, maybe other siblings weren't like this, but every sibling I saw was always competing with their sibling.
Yeah, maybe you're unhealthy. I don't know.
Well, it's kind of rude for you to say that because I have Crohn's disease and there's no cure for it. So a little
thoughtless. About a year ago this time, I was just getting over food poisoning, and everybody knows that that's crippling and as bad as it gets.
Yeah, except it's not. You were fine after like 3 hours.
A year ago today, that's what we were trying to talk about, and then you derailed us.
Yeah.
A year ago today, we were in the Yami or coming back from the Yammy. Let's be real.
We were already back
after
by
a
this
great-
point. Yeah, but
a great bachelor party, and I think, yeah, I was probably home but not doing well.
mhm.
You were home not doing well, just because that's how you do. And then we have a top 5 list. Are you saying? You're
I've
saying
got
we
a
have a top 5 list.
Speaking of 2016, my dear friend, he sent me his top 5 moments from the bachelor party last year from his perspective. And you
And let's
get a
just
couple.
put this into perspective. We're all on Letterboxd together.
We are all together on Letterboxd. We have a good time doing that together, and we also did this trip together. And you actually are on 2 out of his top 5 moments.
Well, because one of my top 5 moments, I'm sure, connects. It's the time that I don't want to spoil it, actually.
Okay, yeah,
I'll see if his
yeah,
list
yeah,
has
yeah.
it, and then if not, I'll throw it in there.
Okay, his top moments. Number 1.
Yes.
Me-
Whoa, number 1.
I think he.
Start at 5, you freak.
Okay, I'll start. That's actually a great point. Number 5, Justin Tucker jersey. I know what you're thinking. Justin Tucker, the pervert? Yes.
At the time, though,
At the time, we didn't know that.
we didn't
so-
know it would happen like a month after that. So it's crazy.
It was like right when we got home, basically, it came out that Justin Tucker was a sick pervert. But we didn't know. So what I did was, growing up and like, I mean, this was actually peak 2016 too. I wore jerseys like all the time. So I had like this huge collection of jerseys. It's kind of what I was known for around my friend circles. And so I thought my groomsmen gift to all my groomsmen I would find a jersey for each of them that like has like a meaning and like a meaning and story behind it. And so for Graham, I thought about Graham, and Graham has been a great friend for so long. And I thought about someone who was great over a long, like with like longevity. And Justin Tucker for over a decade was the best kicker in the NFL. Not to mention Graham. This is like, I'm going to shout out Graham right now. I've been saying this to Graham for years. Graham is maybe one of the best musicians I've ever met in my life. And I live in Nashville now.
You've been telling me this for years and he just refuses it.
Graham has perfect pitch. He can shred on the guitar and he does nothing with it. And it drives me crazy as someone who also wants to be a musician, and he has like the gift for it. And he does nothing with it. But, and for those of you who don't know, Justin Tucker is like a world-class opera singer. And so I was like, what a perfect...
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he is. So what a perfect comparison. Someone who has over longevity been great to me, Graham, who's an untapped god at music. What a perfect comparison. So I got him the Justin Tucker jersey, and then immediately after it became unwearable forever.
Yeah, you can't wear that anymore.
Yeah. So that was his number 5. Number 4, shout out Tyler from Until We Agree. Tyler vomiting so much. The 3 of us were in a room together. There were 4 of us in the room, but he was in the room with us. We had an attached bathroom, and in the middle of the night, Tyler was vomiting, etc. relentlessly.
Yeah. Most of the night.
Yeah. And then he would crawl back in bed and go, "Man, I'm not feeling good." And then he would get out of bed 5 minutes later and throw up again. Oh, and he did that for the entire night. I actually slept pretty soundly, all things considered, for that. But yeah, you were going through it, and that was great memory.
Great memory.
Austin dropping fishing pole in the ocean, costing him $500. And him just being glad it wasn't him. Phew. He said, phew.
That is...
We needed
Just
that. Like,
that felt like a scene out of The Office, where like it was like we were all having a good time. We had multiple fishing poles out. The guy was tending to the left fishing pole, let's say, while Austin had the right. He had just gotten his lesson on how to use it.
We finally got a
look
second
over-
fishing pole out after hours of
Yeah.
only having one fishing pole for 10 of us.
Yeah, the camera pans left. Sees them work on that one. Camera pans right. Austin's just staring into camera and no fishing pole. And we're all like, huh?
And just the silence after.
Killed the vibe,
Just-
though. For sure, killed the vibe.
So
Killed the
funny,
vibe
man.
100%.
We needed it though. Like, we needed that memory to, like, obviously it cost a lot of money, but like the memory of it itself was so valuable.
Oh, yeah. That was worth the price of admission. Because we got one fish out of it, and it was poisonous.
The most poisonous, ugliest fish we could possibly catch. We brought it in and then sat there for 3 more hours doing nothing. Number 2, his game-winning Mahomes to Kelsey touchdown on the beach. For those of you
Right.
who weren't there or who were on the losing team who were trying to forget, we were coming down to the wire in our second football game, and I was Mahomes and he was my Travis Kelsey. We do a rollout pass right over Tyler's dumb head. And actually, I think you were rushing me, and you couldn't catch up. That's what it was. You couldn't catch me from behind.
Okay.
That's where it is. It just
I
came
don't know
back
if
to me.
Couldn't catch
I rolled
up.
out left, and then then Tyler comes rushing in to try to sack me. So I hit a one-step pivot to the right, and I'm basically jogging, and Tyler's running full speed trying to sack me in the last play of the game, and I see Graham just streaking wide open in the end zone. And
He's streaking wide open naked in the end.
and I that ball touches his hands and we win and rejoice. And all the while Tyler's sandy on the ground, sulking the fact that he's so slow. It was awesome. And get this, his number one moment was him, Tyler, and Tyler getting there early and enjoying Cuban sandwiches.
That was sweet.
It was really
That's
good.
crazy. His number one moment, but just you weren't even there.
No, I'm glad you guys had that though, because he hated you for so long, and I just knew if you guys just got in the same room together, you would like each other. But
and it worked.
it did.
Well,
you guys had so much fun together.
That was the best time. But even before.
Okay, it kind of hurts that you
Tyler
also
got
said it was the
there.
best time. That was kind of
Well, it was.
hurtful.
But even
Okay,
before
but I wasn't
the
there
other
yet.
Tyler
Remember-
got there.
Hey, man,
I know,
remember-
but when he
I
got
wasn't-
there, remember when we were trying to figure out the van situation?
Uh-huh.
And I think his name was Timothy
Mhm.
at the rental place. He was like, "Yeah, we don't have that because we had rented a big van,
I rented a big van.
and he said, "Yeah, we don't have that, but we do have 2 small vans," which honestly saved the trip.
Yeah, it did.
If we had to get around in a one big van, I think that would have been miserable.
Every garage we parked in had like a 6-foot clearance, and the van was 8 feet tall.
Yeah,
And you can only
it
park
would've
in
been bad.
garages in Miami.
It was a quality of life miracle that
Yeah.
Timothy pulled off by not having our car that we actually booked in stock. So wonderful.
And so
Yeah,
it
those
seemed
Cuban
like
sandwiches. Woo.
it seemed like you guys were having a lot more fun without me.
Yeah, I mean, I was kind of
all of my best
hopefully
friends.
your flight gets delayed, canceled, or something.
That
Because we
flight
had
almost
the
crashed.
Airbnb.
How bad would you have felt? Literally, I've never thought a flight was going to crash more than that flight.
Why?
And-
The weather was bad.
It was storming. We were on a small plane, and either the plane couldn't get above the storm, or he just chose to fly straight through it. We were in the storm clouds. It was horrific for hours, and we were like bouncing all over the place. It was terrifying. But yeah, that was horrible.
For
And all the time.
hours? How long was this flight? It's like
2 hours. So it's a 2-hour flight. So like if we're bouncing for 61 minutes, that's 1 point something hours, right?
I guess yeah, 1 hour and some change.
You're an absolute clown. So yeah. So I almost died, and you're having so much fun without me with some of my best friends. Thanks. Sick.
Yeah, we did have a lot of good times. There was, I mean, this restaurant we went to was insane. Like you would walk in, yeah. It is kind of funny to think about. You were fighting for your life on a plane, and we were just like dancing at a bar to like Cuban music and eating Cuban sandwiches, live Cuban music. They were blasting trombones in our ear,
Oh man.
and we were just having a good time sitting at this bar. The bartender was dancing, and we just had our Cubans. And you were probably eating some disgusting airplane food while they probably wouldn't even let the
They didn't. Yeah,
there
there was
give you any.
no meal service for sure.
Yeah, so yeah, we were having different experiences at that exact time.
Yeah, man. I had a great time. It kind of sucks that everyone had more fun without me because I was literally one of the best trips ever.
I mean, it's nothing you could do about it though, right?
I guess I could be more likable from the beginning, but
You
So
brought us all there though.
dude,
You brought us all there.
Stop. Say something nice
Except
about me.
I-
Dude, if you
except-
don't say something nice about me right now, I'm gonna play your entire best man speech right now. I'm gonna put it.
Okay. You brought us all there, and by you brought us all there, I mean I brought us all there because I planned the trip.
All right, editor Matt, play the nicest part of Tyler's best man speech right now. Hey, editor Matt here. I wasn't gonna go track down this best man speech, but I'm listening back now, and it's kind of ticking me off. So I'm gonna play the nicest part from Tyler's best man speech now.
Best man title this weekend, but the real best man sitting right there. He's the funniest person I know, and the most sincere friend when, the moment calls for it. Look at that smile, man.
Yeah. Editor Matt here again. How stupid do you look now, Tyler? All right, you guys have a great week. Thanks, Rat Pack.
What was that? Did you just choke?
It just got quiet. Okay, we're going back to roasting each other. Do you want the first word? I have a random word queued up right now. Do you want it?
No, pass.
Okay, the first word is anvil.
Dang it.
Tyler felt like an anvil when he was chasing me on the beach trying to tackle me, but he couldn't reach me because he's so slow.
Okay, that's you could have done so much better.
Well, you have a chance right now to do so with lantern.
Lantern. Okay, I got this. When Matt gets up to go to the bathroom, he's wearing a smock and he brings a lantern.
And a big long floppy hat.
A big long floppy hat. He looks like the guy from A Christmas Carol.
That's pretty good. Okay, I have marble. Wait, I don't have
that
marble.
might be the most neutral word of all time.
I don't have
Think about
marble.
it.
I have compass.
What? What could
wait,
you possibly be thinking?
I misread it. I don't have compass. I have satellite.
You're right now. What you're doing is
Tyler's forehead is so big that it gets a signal
I have
off
compass
of
because
a
you need a
satellite.
compass. You need a compass because you're lost, man. Because you just searched. Yeah.
Hey, buddy, you need a compass because you're lost.
Hey, listen here. Stop that. That's my impression of a guy a good Samaritan who saw what was going on.
That was it. Okay, wait, I have one too. Hey, stop that. That's my impression of me begging me to stop this segment of the podcast.
Okay, we should stop.
And it's time for Q&A. Shout out Kim last week. She sent in a clip to lead us into Q&A. Which made fun of your ability to not record a good piece of quality audio, even though you have all the equipment possible to do so, and also your ability to not speak when spoken to. So shout out Kim, always been a ride or die, big fan of the show, and we're a big fan of her too. If you want to be like Kim, or if you want to leave a Q&A question, we're begging. You can't see it, it's an audio medium. I'm on my knees begging right now. Tyler doing something similar, I would assume. Follow us on Instagram at Until We Agree, on TikTok at Until We Agree, on this podcast, wherever you're listening, give us a follow there. If you can rate it 5 stars, we would love if you rated it 5 stars. And then scroll down to wherever you can leave comments, wherever you're at. You can do that on Spotify, you can do that anywhere. And leave a question for us and we will answer it live on air. And this week, yeah, come on, son. This week, we have a question from someone named Kim. And Kim wants to know, now you read it.
What are your thoughts on the World Health Organization listing deli ham as a class 1 carcinogen? Now, this is the first I'm hearing of this. I don't keep up with the World Health Organization's listings very much.
Who?
Yeah. That's just such a clean joke.
Yeah.
No, but for real, I don't know anything about this.
Okay, how about you pretend it's real and just give us an opinion.
What do you mean by pretend it's real? Is it not real?
I mean, it is real, but it seems like you're just trying to justify the fact you haven't heard it yet. Let's
Okay,
just assume
if I'm assuming it's real, these would be my thoughts. Unfortunately, I'd say I don't really care.
Yeah,
because not only am I not eating deli ham, I'm not eating sandwiches in general.
Okay, you're gonna eat
I'm
it. I mean,
sandwiches.
I'm sure you'll eat it at some point again in your life.
No, I'm off sandwiches.
Okay, great. Do you want to hear it? I thought of a joke for this. Do you want to hear it?
Yeah.
My thoughts are not so much concerned about the World Health Organization listing deli ham as a class 1 carcinogen. I'm more worried about the World Health Organization being, let me try it again. My thoughts are on the World Health Organization being a big butt face.
I'm so lost. Can you hand me that compass back? Am I right?
Do you get it? Like they're acting like a big butt face right now?
I really don't.
By ruining deli meat for us?
What does that mean?
They're ruining deli meat for us? So they're acting like a big butt face?
Oh, so like this is a literal statement. You're not making a joke.
Like a butthead, yeah. Like big butthead.
Okay. Yep. Yeah, I think we'll hit it, Hutch.
Oh, thank you for listening. This show's called Until We Agree. Oh, thank you for listening.
Do you not get it? Because like, if their
No,
butt was their head,
I think
then it
the
would be
worst part about
ridiculous.
I think the worst part about this bit is that I do in fact get it. I think that's the absolute worst part.
Okay, then what's the problem?
Yeah, that I get it and that there's not much to get.
It feels like this post-credit scene is being wasted since we're talking about the health of food and we're not using RFK Jr. at all.
I'd say they're about face.
Now do that if RFK had a normal voice. Just pretend.
Yeah, I guess I'd say they're a butt face.